Fishy, fishy. Hey, welcome in, guys. Butterfly. All right, guys. I was going to do vinyl, but I'm not going to do vinyl tonight. It's cold in that room, and this way I can sit down half the time. And I got lots of cassettes and 8 tracks to do. So that's what I'm going to do. If you've never been to one of my shows before, I've been having cassette shows in the mornings at about 6:30 Eastern time. I'm sorting stuff. So tonight I'm going to do basically what I was doing in the mornings, except that I'm going to work in some 8 tracks. I don't know if I'll alternate them. That's my plan, but it'll probably be confusing and I'll probably get all flustered. And actually, I'm taking off I'm deleting the 8-track tape listing because they're the same. I put them into the same weight. So they're all going to go in the same numbered envelopes. So it makes it easy for me. So they're all going to be cassette tapes, whether they're 8 tracks or not. And I'm going to sort between auctions quickly. I'm going to start with some sealed cassette tapes. I've got, 100 or more. And then I don't know what I have. No idea. The only stuff I know I have is what's in the pre-listed stuff. And nothing's sorted. And after I run them once, if they don't get bids, I take them over to a different room where I've got shelves set up, and I'm setting it up so I can kind of scan shelves at some point. Hopefully next week I'll start doing some shows where I do that for people that want to kind of shop rather than do it in this format. But $4 starts on everything. There are coupons in the Buy It Now. I will do the pre-listed stuff at some point along the way. But I guess I can just go ahead and start with those since you requested them. My life with the thrill kill cult. Okay. We'll start with those two. Since they were requested, if you have requests, I will try to see them. Bishy, who has been modding for me, she has to go somewhere, so she might not be here the whole time, and I will try to see all your comments. I do have the rewards program set up, so when you buy something, you can save some money, but you got to put it into your wallet every time, apparently. She's speaking with a therapy rapist. Do you watch Squidbillies, Mr. Bish? Have you ever watched Squidbillies? I think you would probably enjoy it. Squidbillies. You got to look that up. So this one is running. My life with the thrill kill cult hit and run holiday. Still sealed. Thank you, Pinar. That one is yours. Yeah, this is so much better than standing up in the cold room. And before I'm done tonight, I will check the pre-bids. So if you want to just pre-bid and leave, you can do that too. It's not going anywhere, Mr. Bishy. I'll have a private show for you sometime. We didn't get much more snow, and that's running. It's not supposed to start until tonight at like midnight. No drill holes or saw marks or anything. Still sealed. Thank you, Super Kelsey. That one is yours. Yes, Mr. Bishy, we can have a private show sometime. I can show you all the Henry Mancini and Al Hirt albums that you want. So these are all still sealed. Dance Hall Kings 3, Phoebe Snow, Philadelphia soundtrack. It's not a soundtrack, it's a score. And Katrina and the Waves, Break of Hearts. And that is running. Your choice, all still sealed. And you guys whoever was in there in my show this morning, they used a lot of their coupons. So make sure you're using the coupons. If you keep using the coupons and keep buying stuff, I'll keep adding more. Okay, let's see how this goes. Run the Sex Pistols, please. All right, I'm going to throw these up there, and I'll grab the Sex Pistols. I'm going to try to alternate between 8-tracks and cassettes and move right along. Which Sex Pistols? Both of them? Okay. Sealed Sex Pistols, and then we'll do the 8-tracks. And it has a pre-bid. This is the mini album, Sex Pistols early recordings, still sealed, not drilled or sawed. And that one's running. And thank you, Dayton. That one is yours. And do the other Sex Pistols. Better Live Than Dead. Also still sealed. No damage and no drill holes. So that one is running. And I have 5 buyer giveaways. I will do those at the end. And my goal is to go about 2 hours tonight. Thank you, Dayton. That one's yours too. So Barry Manilow, Anne Murray, Jairus Ross, and Sonny James. And if you haven't read my blog post on my website, beforetimes.shop, that's in the show notes, and you're interested in 8 tracks, do that some point. I don't refurbish them, and I'm not going to. So if you don't know how to do it, you're going to either have to send them somewhere or else just sit there and look at them, because almost all 8 tracks, you put them in your player and they're going to pop at the sensing splice every time, about the first time you play them. And for $4, I'm certainly not going to do it because I don't like to refurbish 8 tracks. Pre-bid on spot. Okay, let me run these while I got them up there. I don't think anybody's going to go crazy over them, but that's running. I'll grab spot while that's running. So this is apparently spot. If I can get it to focus. I know nothing about it. Don't know where it's from. Don't know what kind of music it is. I'm guessing punk or alternative of some sort, but it's still sealed. So that one's running. Thank you, York. Lloyd Price. Pretenders, and these are still sealed. Rapscallion, Gardens of Machinery. Don't know what that one is. And Simple Minds, Street Fighting Years. And those are running. So your choice, all still sealed. Mr. Bish is going to get abused, I think. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Which one would you like? Hates the Pretenders. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Gordon Lightfoot, Freddie Hart, Arthur Fiedler, and Al Stewart, Time Passages. And that one is running. I abuse Mrs. Bishy. Celine Dion, Let's Talk About Love. Buddy Holly, Words of Love. Heartaches and Troubles, Jimmy Reed. And The Replacements, All Shook down. So those ones are running. The Stonemans. Rex Allen Jr., Three Dog Night Harmony, and Charlie Rich, Take Me. And those ones are running. Whoops, no, they're not. Now they're running. Got Rock and Roll Hits, 1963. 7 Seconds, Ourselves. Rare on Air, live performances. It's like an alternative compilation of some sort. And Bobby Womack, Understanding. And those ones are running. And if you haven't been here before to my shows, you can just pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 to save your typing. Thank you, Crazy. And if they get multiple bids, I'll just throw another one up there in case somebody was bidding on another one. Tom Cochran, Ragged Ass Road. Those are running. Elvis Presley, His Hand in Mine. Charlie Rich, The Memphis Sound. Chris Christopherson, Jesus with a Capricorn. And Glenn Campbell, British Import. If you collect British Import 8 tracks. And that one's running. So your choice. And I do have the repair supplies and the pressure pads in the bin. Dire Straits, Communique. Danny Boy and Other Irish Favorites. Various artists. Rock and Roll Show, Volume 5. And the Stranglers, Live. And those are running. Your choice, all still sealed. Mel Tillis, Detroit City. I'm not going to show the backs of these. If you want me to show the backs of one, let me know. Mac Davis, Johnny Cash, and Eddie Arnold. Those are running. Your choice. The Neville Brothers, Family Groove, Kamikaze, Music to Push You Over the Edge, Patty Rothberg, Between the 1 and the 9, and the Levelers, the Cutout. So those ones are running. Narvel Felts, This Time, Hillbilly Heaven, Guy Lombardo, and Diana Ross and the Supremes Anthology Volume 1. Those ones are running. Hey, Dodge. Oh, Bishy, trigger warning. There's a creepy doll picture on the next one. What was our belly button count? Was 3 this morning. We'll see if we can beat that today. I, Mother Earth, Scenery and Fish. I, Mother Earth, Dig. Julio Iglesias. And Original Motion Picture Soundtrack, Wisdom. So those ones are running, your choice. Charlie Rich, Golden Treasures. Vicki Lawrence, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Diana Ross, Farewell. And Donny Osmond. And those ones are running. The Band, and these cassettes are still sealed, still unsealed stuff. Jeffrey Gaines, Somewhat Slightly Dazed. The Best of Ireland, the Dublin Ramblers, and Brand X, Unorthodox Behavior. Those are running, your choice. Saturday Night Live. cc. Mo Bandy. Mel Tillis. And those are running. Oh man, that was probably really loud. Sorry. The Coasters, Thumbin' a Ride. The Stylistics, Setting the Scene. Further Down the Road, Volume 17 of Shell Tape. And Linda Ronstadt, Winter Light. All still sealed, and those cassettes are running. Well, I'm going to get a workout trying to do this way. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Jim Stafford. Heat Wave, Too Hot to Handle. And Diana Ross Anthology Volume 2. So those ones are running. And feel free to make offers if you see anything in the bin that you want. As far as I know, if you're on a computer, you can still offer more than the 20% off that it lets you on a phone. Classics for Relaxation, Volume 1. Linda Ronstadt with Aaron Neville, Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. Rap 2. Compilation 1. And Dan Reed Network, The Heat. So those are running. Your choice, all still sealed. Beach Boys, Endless Summer. Emmylou Harris, Evangeline. The Best of the Now Sounds. And Cowboy Copas, Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. And those are running. And I will be having a Christmas music auction on Friday. Nothing but Christmas music on cassette, 8-track, and vinyl. Rockin' Christmas. Scruffy the Cat, Boom 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 Bingo. Rap Masters 8, The Best of the Street. And Lenny Kravitz. And that is running. Thank you, Ghost. Which one would you like? Picks number 2. And to those ones, I will add Black Stalin, Message to Sundar. So that's running again with the added one. All still sealed. Thank you, Super Kelsey. Which one would you like? Number 3. got Paul Anka, Lynn Anderson, another Lynn Anderson, Listen to a Country Song, and Dawn's New Ragtime Follies. So those ones are running. We got Poster Children, Flower Plower, Jack Raddick's Something, The Roaches, A Dove, and World Party Bang. Those are running. Oh, it's blurry. Thank you, Ganar. Takes the Flower Plower Children. We got Kenny Rogers, Gideon, Eric Clapton and the Yardbirds, Glenn Miller, and Bread on the Waves. Those are running. Oh man. Stay focused. Soul Asylum, Grave Dancers Union. Thank you for the purchase, whoever did that. I just saw it pop up. Gene Krupa, Drummer Man, Sagittarius, present tense. These are all still sealed still. Okay, thanks, Crazy. Thanks, Mr. Bishy. And Rod Stewart Unplugged and Seated. And those are running. Your choice, all still sealed. Sing We Now of Christmas, the Harry Simeone Chorale, Ronnie Millsap, Greatest Hits, Johnny Paycheck and Johnny Horton, and Diana Ross Bootleg. Those are running. Yes, I can. Put that over there for the Christmas. So there's that Sagittarius. Rap Machine. Sizzling Dance Hall, some sort of reggae. And Ultra Vivid Scene, self-titled. Those are running. Thank you, Super Kelsey. You want number 1, right? Okay, I'll run those again. And I'm going to add to it the Blue Airplanes Life model. And those are running. And thank you, Super Kelsey. Uh-oh, Mr. Bishy. We got boobies. I don't think comedy would know. Thank you, Kelsey. Bishy's gonna miss it. I'll save it out for her if it doesn't sell. Wildman Steve, Midnight Snack. Okay, who's counting belly buttons? That's 1. Lawrence Welk plays Jerome Kern. Glenn Campbell bootleg. And Emmylou Harris, Roses in the Snow. So those are running. Will not focus. I'll save it out for her, Mr. Bishy. You don't tell her it's coming. She'll be surprised when she opens her package. Bishy bought 8-track porn the other night, a few days ago. Super Blue Flag Party. Superstar Country Dance Hits. Eddie Raven. And Pegalegasis, So Much for King Tut. And that's running. Thank you for the buy it now purchase. Crystal Gale, The Billy Walker Show, The Prophets on the Right Track, and looks like Waylon Jennings. Those are running. The Music Man, Waylon Jennings. I don't know. They were saying that. I don't know if we sent her one or not. Various artists around midnight. That's jazz compilation. White Lion, Fight to Survive. Leanne Rimes, Unchained Melody. And Willie DeVille, Backstreets of Desire. That one's not sealed. And those are running. The kitties are ready for Butterfly to come home. Well, Bubba is. Lucy doesn't get too excited about much of anything. But Lucy doesn't know I made him an appointment with the vet. He's going to get surgery. So, Christopher Cross, Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. What is that? Gary Wright and Spooky Tooth. And Emmylou Harris, Blue Kentucky Girl. And those are running. And blurry. Dawn, Randy, and Quest. Don't look back. I don't even know what that means. Ohio. Bruce Springsteen, Lucky Town. The Spinners. And another Dance Hall Sizzlin' Volume 1. Yeah, they keep kicking their toys under the door. Elvis in Hollywood. James Taylor, Greatest Hits. They usually do that when I come up there. I don't hear them too much. I just hear them down throwing their crap under the door. But when I go upstairs, they act like they're on meth or something, bouncing all over the place. Glenn Campbell and Sean Cassidy. Those ones are running. I should have called the vet earlier. They can't get us in until, I don't know, the middle of January. Lucy will be raping Bubba by then. I will have to add that to my vocabulary. Carrie Lee and the Blue Devils. Spin Doctors, Home Belly Groove. Palehead Trait. And if anybody wants Pocket Full of Kryptonite by Spin Doctors sealed, I think I put them in for $4. Feel free to make offers. I got a bunch of them in the buy it now. Vangelis Voices. And those ones are running. And thank you, Gunnar. Takes the Palehead. Thank you for that. And I assume that's what everybody was bidding on, but I'll throw this up there. Stylytron, something Raw Fusion, live from the Stylytron. Not quite sure what that is. That one's running. Your choice. Okay, these four here all still have gummy rollers. So these are early ones. The gummy rollers are still in there. Nobody seems to want 8 tracks tonight anyway, but Neil Diamond, Greatest Hits, Lynn Anderson, At Home, James Taylor, Sweet Baby James, See There Oh Gooey. And this is a pretty nice one if you collect 8 tracks. Gummy Roller, Get Your Tatas Out, Rolling Stones. And those are running. Young and Restless, that was then, this is now. Ricky Van Shelton, Don't Overlook Salvation. The Ultimate Guitar Survival Guide, compilation with those guys. And David Bromberg, Long Way From Here, Jazz, all still sealed. Those ones are running. And these ones all still have gummy rollers as well. Three Dog Night, suitable for framing. Ooh, that's a nasty one. The Shocking Blue. The Grassroots. And Vanilla Fudge. All with gummy rollers. Those are like 1960s era. And these ones are running. Yes, it is. That should be a ridiculous deal for $4 if somebody actually collected 8 tracks. Red Hot and Dance. Sister Machine Gun, Sins of the Flesh. Kevin Edmonds, 24/7. And Lavelle White, Miss Lavelle. So those are running. Does not want to focus. All right, I'm just going to run these two. Doubt everybody's interested. Country Boys, these still have the gummy rollers. Dean Martin Greatest Hits. Those are running. Oops. Billy Ray Martin, Deadline for My Memories. Rosenschantz, Family Vacation. So are you making cookies now? That's just the clear tape, not the yellow one. REM. And another bad creation. Another belly button. 2 belly buttons. And that is running. Oh, that's right. It is Cookie Day. Today's National Cookie Day. Christmas in Song. Chad Atkins. Nashville Guitar Quintet. Elvis Forever. And Elvis. Those are running. And we have Jody Watley, Affection. Just Ice, Kill the Rhythm, Like a Homicide. The Sugar Cubes. It's It. And Skid Row. Gary Moore, Brush Isles, and Old Bridgman. All still sealed. Those are running, your choice. Thank you, Gunnar. Thank you. I don't know, Butterfly. I haven't heard back. Gary Wright, The Light of Smiles. Tommy James. Linda Ronstadt, Living in the USA. And hit after hit. I can't buy cookies if I don't leave. Those are running. I have cookies in the freezer. The Romantic Sea of Tranquility, Chris Valentino. Bobby and James Purity, The Best of, Do It Right. The Volumes, I Love You. Golden Classics. Oh man, I forgot Amish Donuts again last week. Tiger, Claws of the Cat. And those are running. What am I giving a Joshua about? The Amish, I haven't heard back. They're gonna stay there until the truck gets fixed. Because our other truck has a cap on it, and the oven won't fit in there. Oh. Beach Boys California hits. Ambrosia 180. Four Seasons, Who Loves You, and America. Yes, he did. And those are running. Cure Show. The Canadian Brass Christmas album. No, they bought a house. They bought an English house, and when Amish buy an English house, they're allowed to use the electricity for a year before they have to take it out. That's Paris, Sleeping with the Enemy, and Eric Clapton, 461 Ocean Boulevard. And that is running. Thank you, Gunnar. Which one would you like? Takes the Cure. Thank you. And I'll add to it, in case somebody wanted something else, Sister Machine Gun Metropolis. And those ones are running. All still sealed, your choice. Amy Grant, Never Alone. Rod Stewart, The Best of Faces. Red Sovine, Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town. And Fair and Young. And those are running. Well, I'm getting a lot of 8 tracks sorted anyway. Soul Asylum, Candy from a Stranger. Stomu, whatever, Yamashita. A Town South of Bakersfield, some sort of country compilation, I believe. And a Working Girl soundtrack. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce half this stuff. And that's running. I could look more professional by just throwing it off to the side and not throwing it out there and showing everybody I don't know how to pronounce it. And we got Olivia Newton-John. Dan Hartman's Instant Replay. The Statesman, His Love Put a Song in My Heart. And the Allman Brothers Band, Enlightened Rogues. And that is running. Vangelis Chariots of Fire soundtrack. Ricky Van Shelton, Loving Proof. Paradigm Ambient Hits Collection. The Greatest Praise and Worship Choruses. And Soul Asylum, Clam Dip, and Other Delights. And that's running. And just join me, welcome in. I do have coupons in the buy now. There's a bunch for $1 off and some for $2 off. Cadillac 1978 in the box. James Last, Nonstop Dancing. Sensational Nightingales. And Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. And those ones are running. And if you see anything in the pre-listed stuff that you want me to run, just let me know. I can run you anytime. Jean-Luc Ponty and Stefan Grappelli. Kronos, Dancing in the Fire. The Wallets, Take It. And Bruce Hornsby in the Range. A Night on the Town, All Still Sealed, Your Choice. And those ones are running. Thank you, T. Which one would you like? It's Kronos, thank you. Jim Dawson. You'll Never Be Lonely with Me. Billy Thorpe. Ricky Skaggs. And Tammy Wynette. Hey, Sherry, how are you? I think it has to be a bare belly button. Yeah, Ohio says no. Up front, David Sanborn. The Hellcasters, Escape from Hollywood. Above the Law, Big Hutch, Cold 187. And Hearing is Believing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a country compilation of some sort. I was sorting through records today, and I swear that I found one where they airbrushed out the person's belly button. No sign whatsoever of any belly button. And he was shirtless. Patsy Cline, her legendary recordings. Roger Whittaker, Reflections of Love. Blown in the Wind, Silver Strings Orchestra. And Gene Autry sings Songs of Faith. And those are running. I never did finish that other episode. Four-Way Cross, on the other hand, Upside Down Cross, Greatest Rock Hits, Agony and Ecstasy, and Fred Hammond and Radical for Christ. So those ones are running. Thank you, T. Ron Hendricks 8-track. Oh, the Ron. Okay, I get you. Which one did he pick? Number 2. Thank you, T. And let me pull that one up. And we're running this Jimi Hendrix and Ronnie Youngblood 8-track. And this is from the pre-listed items. Oh, I didn't pin that. There we go. It's running. The pads are in there. Whether they stay or not, I don't know. It's running right now. I don't know why it wouldn't pin it for some reason. Thank you, Gunnar. What do we got our pre-bid on? What'd you want? The ones that were up there? Oh, is the person that pre-bid on the Jimi Hendrix here? Which tape do you want, Gunnar? No, I don't want you to cancel it. Give me a second. You're just gonna get both of these. All right, I'm gonna do a giveaway while I go get something to put these in so I can keep track. Where are my giveaways? They're gone. Oh, they're there. All right, I'm gonna do a buyer giveaway. Just get in it if you want, and I'll throw something out there. I'll let you pick from a stack of them. I'm gonna give you a bag for this so I don't forget what I did. I'll be back in just 1 second. You can't enter. Yeah, go out and come back in. MOD. Okay, I'll get these out of here so it won't confuse you guys. Now you're in. All right, I'm gonna run these things that Mr. Bishi says there's pre-bids on. While this giveaway is running. There's pre-bids on MOD, Surfing MOD, DOA, Loggerheads, and Dr. Mastermind. I assume you guys want giveaway to be cassettes, right? Vinyl. It's so far away and it's so cold over there. And my chair is so comfy here. All right, this is the Dr. Mastermind. It's still mostly sealed. Does have a tear to the cellophane though. So that is running. It has a pre-bid on the Dr. Mastermind. And thank you, Woody. That one is yours. And the next one is DOA, Loggerheads. And it's got a pre-bid. Still sealed. It's running. DOA, Loggerheads. Thank you, Woody. And the Surfing MOD is next. And that is running. Still sealed. And thanks for the bids, Woody. All right, you only got 28 seconds. Thank you, Woody. You only got 28 seconds left, so getting that, I'm gonna pull some up there to choose from for the giveaway. Congratulations, Ghost, you win. All right, there's the choices. I hope you can see that. I can see them on my screen, but you have to tell me which one you want, though. Takes the art pepper. Okay, now take a look at those titles if you're in here looking for cassettes. That art pepper goes to Ghost. Thank you for playing, Ghost. All right, I'm going to run choice of these. If anybody wants them, we'll do choice of the whole stacks. Both stacks. So that is running. Your choice of sealed, they're all still sealed. Your choice of all those ones out there. Nobody wants any of them. That was a crappy giveaway. Good thing you found one you wanted, I guess. Okay. Statler Brothers. Elvis, Burning Love. Elvis Christmas album. And the James Gang Thirds. And those are running. Thanks for the purchase, Ghost. Rod Stewart. Twice as much red. Rod Stewart. You Wear It Well. Rod Stewart, Out of Order. And Cisco, Unleash the Dragon. So those are running. Your choice of those, they're all still sealed. Thank you, T. Which one would you like? Take Cisco. Thank you. We have Patsy Cline, her legendary recordings, album 1. The Happy Organ, Spirit of 76. Herbie Mann, Bird in a Silver Cage. And Backstreet Affair, Country Compilation. That one's running. Yeah, the Happy Organ, they were prolific. I don't know. I don't know if it's a band. Never actually listened to it. They made a ton of albums. Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. Sybil, Greatest Hits. Nicholas Steen featuring Mel Mel and Scorpio, The Message, The New Message. I don't know what that is either. Ben Vaughn, Beautiful Thing. So those are running, your choice. And we have the Golden Oldies, the Mom and Dads. Big Rigger Special. Truck Driver's Tape. Jim Reeves and Patsy Cline. And Dionne Warwick, Dion. Those are running. Leanne Womack. Richie Stevens. Etta James. How does your cassette player sound, Mr. Bish? The Source Hip Hop Awards. And those are running. Thank you, T. Size doesn't matter, Mr. Bishy. Kitty Wells, Greatest Hits. Conway Twitty, Number Ones. Kitty Wells, Queen of Country Music. And the Fifth Dimension Portrait. So those are running. Lots of Rod Stewart in this box. Small Change. Self-titled. Songs in the Key of X, music inspired by the X-Files. Rod Stewart, The Rock album. And Rod Stewart, The Ballad album. All still sealed. Your choice. Pre-bid on Breedle Juice. We'll do the Breedle Juice, and I'll get these out of here so you don't get confused. So this has a pre-bid and the pre-listed stuff, so that is running. Breedle Juice, mutilation makes the identification difficult. Still sealed. Tiny little sliver of the shrink hanging off the edge there, but very, very nice condition. Thank you, Woody. That one is yours as well. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got the X-Files. Yeah, I'm Josh. It doesn't matter what you call me, though. You can call me Asshat. That's what Bishy calls me half the time. So, St. Johnny, Speed is Dreaming, Todd Snyder, Songs for the Daily Planet, and another Rod Stewart. That is running. Choice those. You want the X-Files, T? Thank you. Alrighty. We have Lynn Anderson, Eddie Rabbit. Thank you for the purchase from the bin. Feel free to make offers on this stuff. Don't pay full price. Butterfly's gonna yell at me. Three Dog Night. Oh, you might have used a coupon. Yeah, you can't make offers if you use coupons. Tammy Wynette and Three Dog Night, Joy to the World. So those are running. Fishy, are you back? Butterfly is the most wonderful person. She yells at me in all caps, though, sometimes. Oh, my. The Undertone, the Peel Sessions album, Strange Fruit. Cool Mo D. Mega Rap. It's like there's some Spanish on that one. And Uncle Sam, Letters from London. All still sealed, and those are running. Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul. The Hollies, Distant Light. Great Polkas. Uh-oh, there's another belly button. That's number 4, and there's some boobies there. Super Golden Hits. Various artists. I don't even know what kind of music that is. And those are running. I don't know. Do you pronounce that or is it just TSOL? Hell and Back Together, 1990. Houdini. Will Rogers Follies. And Trash Broadway. So those ones are running. Thank you, Ghost. Takes number 1. Carl Perkins, Original Golden Hits. The Towering Inferno soundtrack. Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. And Hollywood Soundstage Orchestra, Million Sellers. Those ones are running. And we have Run DMC, Run with the King. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Porno for Pyros. Doug Williams. And Laurie White, Lead Me Not. So those ones are running. Your choice, all still sealed. Thank you, Tide Pride. Dick's Porno for Pyros. And since that had multiple bids, I'll add that. Live. So that is running on your choice of those 4. And said we got a thank you for the purchase, Woody. Take these off there so we don't get confused. So we're going to run that. It's got a pre-bid. Hey, Dawn, how are you? And that is running. I decided I wasn't going to do records tonight. Thank you, OG Me. Provocation 86 or 86 Provocation. I don't really know what that is. It's that, though. 86 Provocation. Benny Wallace, Mystic Bridge. Hand on the Torch, US3. US3 or something. And TSOL, Strange Love. And that is running. Your choice. Thank you, Gunnar. Which one would you like? Takes number 1. Thank you for whoever purchased from the Buy It Now. That is Barbara Mandrell, Columbia Head Cleaner, Donna Summer on the radio, and Bill and Jan. Is that Bill Anderson, Jan Howard. And that is running. Can you get one of the what tapes? We're just doing. Yeah, I'll stick it back up there. The next one. So there, it's going to be up there. And we'll add the Primevals, the Peel Sessions, the very best of the Platters. These are all still sealed. And Steve Warner Drive. So those are running. Are you talking about my sale, Dawn? I don't have anything in there. I'm just gonna show and sell stuff. If that's what you're talking about. Thank you, Rustic. You want the first one, number 1? There's not even any paper in there. I don't think I put the Buy It Now stuff in there yet either. I'm gonna be selling Ephemera tomorrow night. Okay. That one. All right, those are running the way they are without adding another one. It's gonna be a surprise, Dawn. Thank you, Gunnar. I do have an idea, Bishy. I'm gonna grab a box or a tub, and I think I know what tub I want because it's in the way. One of the shelves. And I'm just gonna start shelling shit and running it for $1 and see what happens. So Carole King, The Graduate soundtrack, Isaac Hayes' Shaft, and Bobby Vinton, Melodies of Love. Well, am I selling? Yeah, it was choice. Mr. Bish, you've been here. You know what's going on. Do you want that shaft, Mr. Bishy? Is that what you're saying? Oh, he's just being perverted. I'm slow. Things go over my head, and I've got lots of things going on here, so it's even harder to get things. Okay, wait a minute. We might be out of sealed ones for tonight. Let's see. Okay, we're out of sealed ones for tonight, but I'm going to keep going with unsealed ones. So those two are running. Those are still sealed. Those are the last two sealed ones tonight. I'll probably have some more sealed ones in the morning. If anybody wants to get up and look at cassettes at 6:30 in the morning Eastern time. But the rest of the ones tonight are going to be unsealed. Thank you, Ghost. Next, number 2. I never really thought about the weather out there, Bishy. I didn't realize it got so cold. I guess I never really thought about it. All right, these are open tapes. You can tell pretty much what the liner notes look like, but some of the cases are going to be worn because they've been used. Thanks for the follow, Brian. So we have John Wesley Harding, Murphy's Law, John Cougar, and Killdozer, God Hears the Pleas of the Innocent. Unsealed. So those are running. I don't check the pads of these either. So I do sell the repair pads if you don't have any. It's not really that hard to change them, but I'm not doing it. Thank you, Gunnar. You want Killdozer? Oh, you want 3? Okay. Thank you. Run again, sir. All right, we'll add one to it. David Lee Roth, Skyscraper. That's running. Well, I haven't had a Klondike bar in a long time. I like the ones with the little toffee stuff on them. They still make those. Thank you, York. All right, I was shooting for 8:30 tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish the rest of the show with cassettes and forget about the 8 tracks. So it's just gonna be all cassettes. Since that had a bunch of bids, we'll just add another one to it. Kingdom Come. So your choice, Unsealed. Because these I'm going to sort into genres to put on the shelves. So I don't want to move from my location right here. Sammy Hagar. 38 Special. Ted Nugent. Oh, is that a belly button? That's 2 belly buttons. 2 for 1. What is that now? How many belly buttons are we up to? 6. Oh, man. We're rolling. And that's running. I have Loretta Lynn's Greatest Hits. Rod Stewart, Foolish Behavior. Country Sweethearts. I think he was providing half the belly buttons this morning too. And Garth Brooks is the last one, and that is running. Electric Light Orchestra Classics. Eric Clapton Unplugged. The Best of Eric Clapton. And Jerry Clower's Greatest Hits. And those are running. Uriah Heep. The Magician's Birthday. Joe Walsh. Billy Idol, Charmed Life. And Jennifer Rush. So those ones are running. And Molly Hatchet, Take No Prisoners. The Best of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Glenn Frey Live. And the Rod Stewart album. And those are running. Sweethearts of the Radio, self-titled. Randy Travis, Storms of Life. 38 Special. Rock and Roll Strategy. And Joe Walsh, You Bought It, You Name It. And those are running. Teachers soundtrack. Sammy Hagar, Turn Up the Music. Jethro Tull, Rock Island. And Pat Benatar, Seven the Hard Way. That one's running. And Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Get the Knack. Ted Nugent, Gonzo, and Rod Stewart, Camouflage. So those are running. Prince, Graffiti Bridge, Lost in Space soundtrack, that's a cardboard one. KLF, The White Room, and Rap Machine. So that one's running. I think you bought a sealed one, didn't you, Rustic? I'm pretty sure that was a sealed one. I don't even know what number it was. You'd have to tell me what number you want, and I'd have to look, but I can't remember. They're not real hard to switch. Mr. Bishy said it was sealed. But that doesn't mean the pressure pad isn't going to fall off, because, I mean, some of these are 20, 30 years old, and the pressure pads fall off all the time. Thank you, Mr. Bishy. Thank you, T. Yeah, I don't switch them because, I mean, with the coupons and the rewards and stuff, some of these tapes are going for under $2, and it's just not worth my time to switch them. When I used to sell them for $13 and refurbish them and stuff, that was one thing, but they're real easy to switch. And T-Sum says he tells you how to do it in his shows. I don't have tweezers or any pads in front of me, but you can handle it if it falls off. Unless you don't have any fingers, and then you probably can't. And then I'd feel bad for telling you could handle it. Yeah, I think I don't know if T has a show schedule. I can't remember. But he shows you how to do it. You just pop the tape up a little bit and take a pair of tweezers and stick a little piece of felt in there. And if you want to, you don't even have to use felt. You can just stuff a piece of Nerf down in there if you really want to slum it up. And those are running. Oh, Bishy, you ought to have seen some of the shit that I've seen in these for pads, especially the 8-tracks. People sticking toilet paper in there. Cotton balls. And as far as the 8-tracks, I mean, there's people that love fixing them and love refurbishing them, but my goal here is to liquidate as much as I can of this stuff as quick as I can. Revolting cocks, linger fickin' good, and other barnyard oddities. Pogues, waiting for Herb. Well, if you were a watchmaker, yeah, you can handle it. Demon Records, Woke Up Sticky. And King's Son, Strictly Ghetto. And I think I just listed a bunch of those that are still sealed in the Buy It Now. Well, not a bunch, several. Thank you, Crazy. It's the Revolting Cocks. Hey, thank you, Rustic. All right. Since it had multiple vids, I'll add this wrath to it. It's actually pretty nice. See, the case is just horrible. But that's Wrath, Insane Society. And that one's running. Run again. What they have up there? I think that's what I had up there. That one's running. And this next one, it's got a Raven in this next lot, and it's the same deal. It's a nice condition. It's just a shitty tape case. Thank you, Ghost. You wanted Wrath, right? All right, thank you. So I'm gonna swap those out since random twice. See, this is nice, but the case is horrible. Raven, nothing exceeds like excess. New Riders of the Purple Sage. That's all blurry. Hope Springs Eternal. Zetrospective. And Shara Nelson, Friendly Fire. And that one's running. Bald Knob. Welcome in. Pastime. Soundtrack. Sizzling Dance Hall. Volume 1, Azimuth, Crazy Rhythm, and X-Men. So those are running. Thank you, York. Takes the X-Men. I assume that's what everybody was bidding on, right? Red Flag, Naive Art. And again, most of these are nice, real nice condition. The tape cases are just kind of crappy on some of them. So I'm running that again. Added Red Flag, Naive Art to it. Wall of Voodoo, Happy Planet. Pocket Fisherman, The Future Gods of Rock. And I'm guessing same deal. Case is horrible, but the tape's nice. Steve James, 2-Track Mind. And up front, David Sanborn. So those ones are running. And I think I am going to check the pre-listed stuff and see if there's any pre-bids, and then do some giveaways and call it a night, because I will be back at 6:30 in the morning with more tapes. I will probably have some sealed ones in the morning and some unsealed ones too. But let me scroll through I wish there was a way to sort these. I bitch about that every show I have. There's no way to sort by pre-bids. You'd think there would be. It'd be so much easier. No pre-bid, sir. Thank you, Bishy. And no offers. So I'm going to run a couple giveaways. If you want something from the Buy It Now, make an offer here real quick. And I will be having an ephemera show tomorrow night in the ephemera category. I believe that's 6, but I don't know. And Friday I'm going to have cassette shows every morning at 6:30. And Friday night I will have all sorts of Christmas music, cassettes, 8-tracks, and vinyl records. Nothing but Christmas. We'll see how that goes. So getting the giveaways, there are only 2 people here that bought stuff. stick some stuff up there. Okay, so take a look at these. It's going to be your fantastic choices. If you win the giveaway, I'll run a few giveaways. How many ever I got in there? I think there are 4 more or something. Oh, Gene Tracy's Truck Stop, rated X. Hopefully you can see that. All right. I'm going to pull it. If you want in it, get in it. And I'm pulling it. Congrats, Kanar, you win. While you are picking, starting another one. Was that like yes, like you're happy, or was there a yes up there that I need to find? Lots of classics for relaxation up there. It's the Screaming Trees. Got to that one. And I'm pulling it again because it's like all 8 of you are in. Congratulations, Ghost, you win. Oh, it's snowing pretty good here now. Chainsaw Kittens, starting another one. Where did they go? Flipped out in Singapore. I'm going to pull it if you get in. Did 3 people leave, or are you just not getting in it? Three, two, one. Pulling it. It's supposed to get up to low 50s next week. Who won that? I didn't even pay attention. Okie dokie. Who won that? Tide Pride. Oh, Tide Pride won it. Okay, yeah. I'm there staring at the thing. Look, okay. See, I told you I'm slow. Simple Minds. All right. I think I got one more in there. And then we're going to raid to Margin Walker. So think about which one you want. Thank you guys for coming tonight. I said I'll be back in the morning with some more cassettes, and tomorrow night I'll be doing ephemera. Then Friday night I will be doing Christmas music. And Bishy, you got a raid train Saturday, right? Give Bishy a follow for her raid train. The 3 Bishies are all on it. Well, Mr. Bishy's gonna sell. So give Mr. Bishy a follow. Or bookmark his show anyway. I think they're selling miniature things or something. Alright, gonna pull this last one. And let me know what you want. Congratulations, Tide Pride. Which one would you like? Elmore James Rowland. I'll find it. There we go. All right. We're raiding out to Margin Walker. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Thank you, Bishies.